their energy, like how much it can have such a pull on the world. But then again, he still suffered also because of what came with his anointing. And that's what's so crazy about it. And I truly, in my heart, I feel like even as I was a kid, I didn't think Michael did it. You know, in my heart, even as a kid. And I don't really touch on it because I don't like to sound like one of those women where it's like, I know it could come off like, oh, since that's your favorite celebrity, oh, that's why you saying that. You basically saying that because well, he not my favorite celebrity, but he always will be like my OG favorite celebrity, like, for real. Everything is just triggering back. But I don't like to sound like one of those people where it's like, I'm going to say he ain't do it and, side with him just because I love his music and his gift and what he did. I feel like as a person, looking at it from a non-biased and energetic point of view, I always in my heart felt like it wasn't true that Michael did that. And I feel like a lot of OG Michael Jackson fans feel like that because I feel like a lot of us are also empaths, and just based off what I have seen and what I have heard and what I've known based off the catalog and not even that, I didn't even know that as a kid, but as I got older, knowing how the industry worked, seeing videos of Michael and how he interact with kids and how he, answer certain questions when they, kind of insinuated it. I just don't feel that. I don't feel creep from him. Even if his, like, he looked different. Yeah, he was changing his face and stuff. Even when he looked like that and he would answer the questions, I still didn't feel like, oh no, something off. And I feel like people also try to use the fact, what it is sad too? A lot of people don't talk about how people also try to use the fact of Michael having psychological body dysmorphia against him because they're like, okay, he messed his face up so much, now we can sell it more. Because at the end of the day, humans are visual beings, and sometimes we do take a look at people and be like, oh, I can see him doing that. But when I actually look at videos of Michael's throughout his whole life, the energy I felt from him, it felt sincere, it felt pure. Yes, you could see it's shattered to a certain degree, and when it comes to, you could tell mentally he still had a adolescence type of energy, which was beautiful but also kind of sad because we kind of can't basically put a obvious analysis on why he could have came out like that due to how he came up, in all different aspects. But it gotta be